I'm talking to you today from the subject, the power of a made-up mind. Repeat the subject after me. The power of a made-up mind. This church, this ministry are a school. The power of a made-up mind. The text is found in Psalm 57 and 7. Repeat it after me as I shall read it. My heart is fixed, O God.
My heart is fixed, O God.
My heart is fixed.
My heart is fixed.
I will sing.
I will sing.
And give praise.
And give praise.
I will quote from Reverend Ike, the 7th chapter and the 14th verse. Repeat it after me. If you want to be something,
if you want to be something,
to do something, or to have something, first, get it in your mind. Make it up in your mind. First. For a moment, I would like to use a bit of what they taught me in the theological seminary, and pay homage to just a bit of homiletics and hermeneutics. Homiletics being the science and the art of delivering a religious address. Hermeneutics, the science of scriptural interpretation. The word heart, as used in the scripture we just read, my heart is fixed, indicates the deeper mind, the subconscious level of mind, where thoughts, moods, attitudes, and ideas settle down and determine your destiny. So then the heart is the deeper mind, the subconscious level of mind, where your thoughts, moods, attitudes, ideas, and beliefs settle down. And from there they determine your destiny. The scripture goes on to say, my heart is fixed. The word fixed here indicates settled in the mind. Fixed indicates the state of having a matter made up in the mind. Now here is a statement that I want you to latch on to, because it is something that every one of you have, and some of you may not be aware of it, and I want to make you aware of it. Here it is. You have the God-given power to make up and create in your mind whatever good you desire. I'm going to put it in the first person and have you repeat it after me. I'm not interested in simply an intellectual exercise in my messages. I want to impress this upon your subconscious soul. There is a lot of purposeful repetition. Repeat this after me, please. I have. And I want you to say it with your hands, with your voices. That alerts your subconscious mind that there's some good stuff coming that you want it to catch. I have the God-given power to make up, to create in my mind whatever good I desire. I want you to think of this making up of the mind and making up something in the mind in a sense of making up dough to make biscuits or cookies or whatever. I'm going to repeat this again with you. And this time I want you to call your name. Instead of saying I, if your name is Susie Jones, I want you to say Susie Jones. If it's Henry Brown, I want you to call your name. And then follow it with this statement. I. Call your name. I have the God-given power. To make up. To create. In my very own mind. Whatever good. I desire. Now here's another statement. Just listen to this. Once you make up, fix, and settle what you want in your mind, then the God in you will bring it to pass. As a person, it is your business to make up, to fix, to settle what you want in your mind. This is so important. Too many people complain, "Oh, Reverend, I'm not getting anything out of life." Well, what have you made up in your mind? Ladies and gentlemen, you're only going to get out of life what you make up your mind to have. I spoke in Los Angeles some years ago at the Scottish Rite Auditorium on this subject. And a couple of young men saw me on the street the next day and said, "Oh, Reverend Ike, that was some good stuff you talked about yesterday. And as soon as we get some money, why, we can do that." Let me give you a shocker. It doesn't cost 1 cent to make up your mind. Say that with me. It doesn't cost 1 cent to make up your mind. You can be penniless, as my mother would say, as poor as Job's turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, things begin to happen the moment you make up your mind. The power of a made-up mind is the power of God in you. And you turn on the power of God in you by making up your mind. I said a moment ago that I could have still been in South Carolina sitting on a log in the woods saying, "Poor black me." I've told you time and time again, my mother taught school in one room, 7 grades. My mother walked to school every day 4 miles, and 4 miles back. She got the princely sum of $65 a month. I remember one time my mother showed me $700 cash that she had saved over the years. I don't know how she did it. But she had made up her mind. I'm tired of walking these 4 miles to school every day and back for just $65 a month. And she took me and those $700, went to the next big town, which was Savannah, Georgia, and ordered concrete blocks and built a store in the front yard. And she operated that store until she passed on. But where did that begin? It began when she made up her mind that she wanted to do better.